Startup Podcast PH is co-produced by Y Spaces, Aperon, Tuala, Simf, Sekuna, Maroon Studios, Aim High, and Compare Loans. Check out our partners in the description. Welcome sa Startup Podcast PH, inspiring more Philippine entrepreneurs and innovators. Ito ang Start Right series where we talk with incubators that will help you start right with your startup. Live tayo ngayon dito sa Minsu iVibes, Innovative Business Incubation for Biosystem Solutions, TBI here in Mindoro State University in Victoria Oriental, Mindoro. And we have the TBI manager, Engineer Randy Hoko. Hello, sir. Kamusta?
Hello po, magandang hapon at sa lahat na tumututok sa Startup Podcast.
Ayun. So, kaninang umaga, nakapag-interview tayo ng 5 startups na ini-incubate ng Minsu iVibes. So, thank you din pala, sir, sa pag-accommodate sa Startup Podcast dito sa inyong, napakagandang office actually. Maganda to room na to eh. Maganda yung, sayang di nakikita ng camera pero ang IoT vibes ng ating ilaw dito. By the way lang pala, i-promote lang natin. So, this episode is in partnership with Flip.ph Connected Communities na actually nag-event kahapon. So, para siyang community ng mga entrepreneurs, SMEs, innovators dito sa Oriental Mindoro, o dito sa Mindoro. Ayun sir, sige, I'll let you do the introduction about Minsu iVibes. So, ano nga ba ang Minsu iVibes?
Yan, okay, magandang hapon po ulit. So, ang Mindoro State University Innovative Business Incubator for Biosystem Solution was funded and established last August 15, 2024. It was funded by the DOST PShared. Kung saan ang aming cooperating agency ang DOST Mimaropa. So, we have a 12.6 million funding from the DOST PShared for 2 years. So, ang aming goal talaga is to help startup businesses here in the province of Oriental Mindoro or in Mimaropa region. Since given the situation na ang Mimaropa is one of the slowest growing economy talaga sa buong Pilipinas. Actually, third to the slowest na meron lang 3.6, more than 3% growth annually sa GDP. So, kaya yung needs na magkameron ng mga technology business incubators sa mga university ay napapanahon na para mas mapataas yung ekonomiya din natin, makapagdagdag ng trabaho, bagong negosyo. Yan. At dapat nakukulture yan within the habang mga estudyante pa lang yan, lalo na mga young entrepreneurs.
Yes, culture of entrepreneurship and innovation.
Yes.
Ayan. Actually, ang dami kong gustong tanongin, maybe later na lang, I want to ask more about the Mindoro economic and startup ecosystem. I think may kinalaman yan na, islands kasi, archipelago ang Pilipinas, tapos parang separate islands si Mindoro, in Mimaropa, di ba? Mindoro, Marinduque, and Romblon, and group of islands pa yun. So, I think may kinalaman yun dun nga sa parang economic growth ni Mimaropa. Pero, anyway, sige, later we'll talk more about that. Dun muna tayo kay Minsu iVibes. So, Minsu iVibes is an incubator dito, pero I also like what you said na bukod sa nag-i-incubate ng startups, kumbaga pinopromote din yung overall culture ng entrepreneurship and innovation dito nga sa Mindoro. Pero sige sir, as a TBI, so ano nga ba exactly ang ginagawa ni Minsu iVibes?
So, ang Technology Business Incubator ng Mindoro State University, actually ito pala yung kauna-unahan na DOST-funded TBI sa whole Mindoro Island. So, na-establish nga lang siya last year. So, ang ginagawa ni Minsu iVibes ay nagsusupport kami ng mga startup businesses in terms of expert business mentoring. So, kahapon, gaya nung nag-event natin kahapon with Flip.ph. So, we're looking partners ng talagang nasa industry na magtuturo within sa ating mga startup. Kasi, di ba, ang thinking, usually pag academic or nasa academe, ay theoretical. That is why si Minsu iVibes provided services talaga or nakikipag-partner na sa mga nasa industry mismo, sa business sectors, na sila yung magkakandak ng business mentoring. So, part din ng services ni Minsu iVibes ay tumutulong kami from product development. So, we partner din sa different government agency. For example, yung aming existing partner ngayon sa Provincial Agricultural Center kung related sa food products. So, dinadala namin doon. So, nakuha rin kami ng consultant particular type of business. Kung food related, so nasa food businesses yung kukunin namin mga consultant. So para Kasi bago namin mapa-launch, gaya ng na-interview niyo kanina na Vanamay food product.
Favorite ko
So
yung
ayun
tinapanalaki.
ay registered na with intellectual property din. So bago talaga mai-launch sa market dapat ay, safe and nutritious, yan. Kaya safe po yung Banami yung bilhin niyan incubated siya ni Minso iVibes and
Sarap nung
then
nakakakain ko
oo,
ganitong lunch, eh, ang sarap,
nakakarami ng
maraming
kain.
sabihin, oo.
So ayun, expert business mentoring, product development support, access to top-notch facilities. So yun, hindi lahat nga kaya ni Minso ng Mindoro State University kaya marami rin tayong partner. So ini-strengthen talaga natin yung entrepreneurial culture or natin. So 'pag sa access to facilities, gaya na rin ng nabanggit ko, 'pag halimbawa hindi kayang i-provide ni Minso, kailangan mo ng facility ganito, halimbawa mga dehydrator, kung related pa rin sa food products. So dinadala namin dun sa existing partners namin to use that facility for free kasi Memorandum of Agreement siya with Mindoro State University. Then ang lastly at siyempre pinakamahalaga ay yung maka-access sa seed funding. Hindi kami mismo yung nagbibigay ng seed grant, baka yung mga mag-apply, dumami apply tapos akala ini-expect agad na may seed funding galing kay Minso. Actually meron naman 50,000 lang 'yon. So ang ginagawa namin ay inilalapit namin sa mga funding agency. Gaya nung nagawa natin kahapon sa Connected Communities na pinagpi-pitch natin ang ating startup and then eventually may mga investors
Oo.
na lumapit. Like yesterday may lumapit na isa. So
Oh, wow.
so kaya sobrang thankful din sa Appli-Page kahapon
Oh,
with our
wow.
may
Nice.
isang investor na lumapit. So ayun, makaka-access siya sa seed funding. And some of our startups, student startups, nakakuha na din sila ng seed funding through competition nga like yung Farmers Challenge kung related sa agriculture. So yung isa nanalo na provincial and regional. So total may 300,000+ na kasi 80,000 from province then regional another 150,000. So malaking pangsimula na 'yon sa kanila. So access or to seed funding. So yung iba, tinutulungan namin to curate din yung proposal nila na maganda para investable talaga yung proposal nila para mapondohan. It's either private or government. So yung kahapon private, yung iba gaya ng isa yung Doro Shop, it was partnered with the Department of Agrarian Reforms, the DAR. So yung mga ICT infrastructure at saka logistics na halimbawa 'pag magte-trade kami or mag-o-onboard na kami ng mga cooperative RBOs, sagot nila yung gastos. So hindi kami yung nagbibigay ng pondo pero nagiging
Yes,
kami yung way
oo. Malaking bagay
maka-access
'yan.
sila ng seed
Yes,
funding
yes, oo.
and support.
Oo.
And that's very important for the startups.
Super. Yung dalawa kong na-interview kanina 'no, si Crayfish, Aqua Craytech, and si Iga Farm, I think sila yung nakakuha ng sa YFC,
Yeah,
right?
sa
So,
Farmers Challenge.
actually yun gusto ko i-commend dito 'no. First, as you said, incubator, well, kumbaga parang siyang connector din talaga, kasi without the incubator, yung mga students kanina, mga may idea, even si Vanamay, they have products, they have ideas, pero kung wala yung connector like Minso iVibes, it will stay as an idea.
Yes.
So, and ang ganda rin nung parang what you mentioned na parang dalawa yung kino-connect dito ni Minso iVibes. First, connect nga ng research or ng academe with the industry, with the actual business practitioners, ano?
Yes.
So well, for me nga, nung sinare ko kahapon sa event kahapon, parang for me, startups are like the marriage of entrepreneurship and innovation. And innovation meaning is like advancement of technology, but it will stay as an idea unless you equip it with a sustainable business model. So doon naman yung pasok ni entrepreneurship. So parang startups are there to solve problems, they innovate, and then they stick that as a solution by having a good revenue or business model. So you connect academe or the innovation, kumbaga mga experts in innovation, to the practical side, to the entrepreneur. And also you connect nga to seed funding or capital, kasi yun naman talaga problema ng maraming how can we start? May magandang idea, may magandang talent, pero unfortunately walang capital to begin with. So si Minso iVibes, actually that's very 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 big thing na ma-connect nga sa mga potential, may it be private or public, capital sources, kasi malaking tulong even if 50,000, 100,000, that's actually, well, that's not so big pero that's actually a good start, kasi for example yung kanina sa kay Iga Farm tsaka kay Crayfish, enough na yung mga ganong pera to to start small.
Yes. Actually kasi when we say startup, very limited talaga ang mag-invest diyan kasi it's very risky. So it's a good thing na matulungan natin sila for bootstrapping or makakuha ng initial funder.
Mm.
It's even in a form of grant para
Oo.
makapag-umpisa talaga
Ako
sila.
personally, so actually, I've interviewed siguro mga 20 na incubators around the Philippines, yung mga TBIs, individual accelerators. Pero for me talaga, share ko lang din yung parang synthesis ko about TBIs. For me, ang magandang strategy ng TBIs is to go sa grants. Kasi parang mangyayari dyan, so grants, it's a free equity-less na And then, angel investors yung mga mas risky, mataas risk appetite, they're willing to invest in ideas, although smaller din yung binibigay, And then yung next stage, yung kumbaga VCs or institutional investors, usually yung mga yan, nag-i-invest lang yan pag may traction na, may product na, mas calculated na yung risk. So I think for TBIs, for me, ang talagang good strategy is go for the grants. And kung makahanap ng angel, that's actually very, very good.
Since a part of the law din naman yung
Oo.
sumagrant sa Innovation
Mm.
Act natin. So, maraming agency like TOST, DTI, DepDev, there have an innovation grant
Yes,
na
yes,
pwede
yes.
nating ipasok yung ating mga
Oo.
startup.
So marami, nadadagdagan pa ng mga grants actually. Yung iba't ibang agencies nga,
Yes.
Tsaka ito nga yung Young Farmers is actually from DA.
DI may Maropa from Ahmad
Okay,
naman
okay.
nung nagano nila.
Anyway, sige. So, you had the first cohort last year. So, nag-start si Minso iVibes 2024, tama ba?
2024 August 15.
2024, ayun. August 15, sakto yung date, Nagkaroon na first cohort. Alam nga ba, sir, yung parang program that they will undergo, that the startups in the cohort will undergo? Kasi I believe, parang siya, it's a months-long program na may mentoring, networks, and then may demo day. So, ano ba, sir, yung parang program?
Since ito yung pinipili namin talaga ng mga incubators should be committed talaga sa program kasi it will run ng almost 6 months. Kasi yun, ang kaibahan ni TBI, 'di ba nabanggit ko kanina para kaming agent. So ganun din. Ang ginagawa namin full package na from product ideation, from ideation pa lang or even problem identification pa ka nag-uumpisa
Yeah.
Parang may idea ka na, but is it really the problem? May
Yes.
market ba talaga to
Yeah.
afterwards? Kasi yung minsan lalo na mga engineer. So, develop ng mga technology. Pero hindi naman initially na-validate sa market. So, from there, in-identify natin ano yung problem. Then, what are the opportunities doon sa mga problem na yun. And then, doon pa lang, mag-ideate kung yung naisip mo ba idea is can solve the particular problem. From problem identification, opportunity, and then, yun nga, nabanggit ko kanina, kaya marami ding nagfi-fail na startups, actually 90% mahigit doon, ay nagfi-fail ang startup. More than 40% of it ay failed to identify what is really the problem daw.
True.
Yun. So, nag-develop ka pero wala kang sure adapter. So, a definition naman ng isang startup, it should be a solution to a problem aside from scalable or disruptive. So, pinakamahalaga yung solution to
Agree very
a
much.
problem. So, yun. So, from there, then, nakapag-ideate na, tuturuan na rin sila sa comprehensive product development. Kung IoT, so we have an experts naman related sa programming, coding, kung ano yung mga ICT infra na kailangan nila. And then, at the same time, kung food product din naman yan, medyo matagal yan So, yun, hanggang madaming iteration na mangyayari. So, kaya it will run ng 6 months. And then, okay na yung products and magma-market mapping naman or scoping. So, go-to-market strategy. And then, yung mga legalities naman sa dulo, kasama rin yun sa package na ano yung mga legalities like for business registration, filing ng intellectual property kasi napakahalaga nun na ang ganda ng ating develop pero na-neglect nating ma-file. So, baka makuha, manakaw. So, sayang yung idea. And then, hanggang ma-launch yung business. So, bago natin i-launch siya, dapat siya ay DTI registered na, may BIR or SEC. So, depende sa requirement ng mga registration. So, full package talaga. So, yun nga, kaibahan namin with other agencies na, halimbawa, may particular agency, magpapatraining ka about sa ganito, sa marketing. May magpapatraining sa development. So, iba't ibang agency yon. So, kami, parang agent, kinukompile na namin yon from umpisa hanggang ma-launch hanggang dulo. na tina-tap na namin yung mga expert from the industry na kami na yung nagko-collect.
Yes,
So,
malaking bagay yun actually.
Yeah, it's a
Oo.
part na ng ecosystem nung, ng Minso iVibes.
Ang tawag nila diyan aggregator. So, parang kayo nag-a-aggregate ng mga technical and economic,
Yeah.
financial na support 'no, from different agencies. And actually, ang laking bagay nun. So, parang kayong nagiging in startup terms, one-stop shop actually
Oo.
for the everything that a startup needs. So, I
Yes.
think tsaka ang galing, I think may kinalaman din na parang kayo yung latest batch na finanda ng DOST. Kasi ang linis nung pagka-share ninyo. When I interviewed other mga TBS kasi hindi pa gano'n kalinis yung parang program. Ito ang linis na start sa ideation. And by the way,
Yeah.
plus ideation, so sinong tumutulong sa kanila? Like, kayo ba mismo, mentors dito or sa
No, we have, as I've said na kami will serve as an agent. Kinukuha talaga namin nasa industry na mismo.
Okay.
Kasi iba pag nag-talk na mismo yung nasa industry kasi they're speaking through their
Yes,
experience. So, akala mo ganda-ganda na nung idea mo pero pagdating sa market flop pala. So
And ano ba, so parang depende sa startup,
Yeah,
pipili kayo ng mentor.
since we have 4 banner programs nga po pala, so may 4 type of industry kaming sinusupport. So from bio-waste to new materials, new product or bioenergy. Pangalawa yung food innovation. Katlo yung IoT for sustainable communities like ICT related. Then smart agriculture and fisheries. So we have different expert for that particular industry and we have different mentors din per stages ng startup. So from ideation, halimbawa iba rin 'yan, iba na pag nasa market na. So talagang yung pag na-admit ka sa aming cohort, ida-diagnostic mo na or magkakameron ng assessment, ano yung kailangan mo. So pinagfi-filled up na rin nila kung anong kailangan, pinagfi-filled up din namin kung anong kailangan nilang support. So ayun yung hahanapin talaga namin na merong mentor-mentee matching talaga dapat. So kasi minsan pag-iisa yung type of mentor mo nagiging generic.
Yes.
So hindi na-address yung specific problem ng isang startup. So ayun din yung kagandahan pag yung nagpa-admit ka sa isang technology business incubator. Kasi almost all TBIs gano'n naman yung ginagawa. May diagnostic tapos very specific yung mentor na ibibigay sa particular mentee or startups.
So yun nga, ang ganda nga ng palang process na ideation, product ideation, then product development, and then market mapping, kumbaga yung feasibility as a commercialized product, as a commercial product, and then yung legal documentations, and then tsaka yung launch. So ang ganda ng parang flow na yun eh. Tsaka siya realistic siya, di ba?
Yes.
Pwede mangyari naman in 6 months, pero maybe it can take longer for some.
Yeah. Yung aming first cohort, hindi pa kami nagkandak ng graduation but nakapag-demo day na.
Okay.
So, hindi pa nakapag-graduate kasi kailangan namin nga ay registered na sila. That's our KPI or key performance indicator namin na before the graduation, you should be registered sa lahat ng legal entity ng in terms of the government registration. At the same time, may first cycle na ng sale. So, so hindi naman siya gano'n kadali na biglaan.
Of course.
So yung mga yung isa registered na siya kasi may intellectual property na
Si Vanna
May. Pero ito yung 4, for filing na yung kanilang intellectual property for copyrights, for trademark ng mga logos, then saan natin siya i-registered with the
But to be fair, I think si Vanna May yung pinakamadali dyan mabenta na product kasi food
food related,
product
yeah.
Oo. Kung pag tech, I think mas mahirap kung tech product siya na. At anyway, about the facilities naman dito, no? So actually, ang ganda ng room natin ngayon. So ano ba yung mga facilities na pwede ma-take advantage ng mga incubatees?
Yeah. Yan. Ang Minso iVibes then is offering 2 co-working spaces. So, yung dalawa kanina doon na parang nagiging tambayan. So, that's co-working spaces actually na comfortable yung mga student or kung sino mang mag-a-apply na with AC, computers, internet, and ito naman for conference room, kunwari may mga investor meetups.
Okay.
So, pwede sila dito mag-present. So, mas cozy din.
Habang nasa sofa.
Mas cozy na pwede nilang
pa nga dito.
na mas formal naman kung investment meetups kasi kaysa mag-rent ka pa ng mga office spaces labas. Since startup sila, they're not capable siguro na to rent ng commercial spaces. So habang sila incubate pa namin, we can allow them at least 1 year to stay for office space for free. Kasi yung 2-year service namin are all free. Then yan, meron din namang konting recreational activity kasi syempre hindi naman puro yung business na nasa utak natin, kailangan din
Maganda nga
magpahinga, no? So yan, may konting recreational activity dyan, yung football natin. And then yung office space din sa kabilang dulo.
Ayun. So, I think promote rin natin ngayon sa part na to ng podcast na. So, the first cohort program, so natapos na yung una, and open na pala, no, yung second?
Open na po yung aming application for cohort 2. So, please follow the Minso iVibes Facebook page and or through our website. Pwede kayong direct mag-apply dyan through www.minsoivibes.com.
And speaking about that, meron bang, ano ba parang criteria ninyo of selecting or for joining? Idea ba? Product ba? And meron bang industries nga? I think parang may focus ang iVibe sa biosystems or agriculture din. So ano ba yung parang meron ba kayong criteria and meron ba kayong certain industries?
Yan, yung na-mention natin kanina, may 4 tayong banner program, yung sa bio-waste, to new materials, bioenergy, food innovation, IoT for sustainable communities, smart agri and fisheries. Then yung mga type of pipeline naman ng ating incubatees, it could be students, could be faculty researchers, private groups and individuals, pwede rin yung mga MSMEs natin na turn into new venture na para maging startups. And then, to make it short, parang halos lahat naman kinikater namin. And scope, Mimaropa region. Pwede.
Mimaropa.
Hindi siya, baka iniisip ng iba na since nasa Mindoro State University, exclusive lang for Minso. But actually, we're catering ng mga external yung startups. Kasi target nga natin to become a center ng innovation dito sa Mimaropa.
What if taga Batangas pero gusto titira naman siya sa Mindoro? Okay lang ba yun?
Pwede naman sila po. Kaya we practice din po ng co-incubation kasi po eh. So, halimbawa kami with the OMEC TBIDO, so we have existing co-incubation. So, na taga-Occidental siya, pero since yung expert nandito sa Oriental, so naka-co-incubate siya sa amin. And then, actually, we partner nga din with international organization, the University Incubator Consortium. So, part of the Memorandum of Agreement then as well is the co-incubation. So, pwede na halimbawa yung industry nila ay pwede rin i-expand into Malaysia, for example. So, partner din naman namin sila through UNIC.
Parang ito pala yung mga exchange program. Yung mga student exchange program.
Pero hindi na siya basta student magpa-practice doon, but actually for learning or expansion, pwede. So, yun. Ayun yung ating mga na-map out during the ecosystem mapping natin na pwede maging partner with that TBI.
Anyway, ano lang natin para mas gets naman nakikinig nito, baka may interested sumali nga magpa-incubate kay Minso iVibe. So, yung mga examples ng mga startups, we interviewed them kanina. So, you can also go to those episodes. But in case sila ay first, si Vanna May, food product, so innovating para mapahaba yung shelf life ng tinapa. Second, si Alapao, which is actually, tama ba? Alapao, oo, tama. Transportation na kumbaga app for commuting dito sa island, sa Oriental Mindoro. So transportation na technology. Next is si Doro Shop nga, so e-commerce platform for Mindoro items or Mindoro
local
products, local. And then fourth is si Iga Farm. Ito naman ay nasa agri. And not necessarily parang deep tech. So innovations sa farming. So medyo may mechanical system and then may organic fertilizer. And then isa pa is si Aqua Cray Tech, which is actually IoT, interesting din na IoT for crayfish farming or breeding. So ayun, I think if you're around in those kind of niches, kind of industries, I think pasok sa iVibes. Ayan.
Trust the digital future with Twala. Secure and tamper-proof digital signature. Electronic notarization service. And custom AI agents for intelligent document workflows. Visit twala.io to learn more. In today's digital world, your organization needs more than just technology. It needs a strategic partner. At Symph, we build web and mobile apps that drive innovation for startups, enterprises, and organizations worldwide. Visit symph.co today.
Protect your assets from bugs before bad hackers exploit them, and launch your products seamlessly with Sicuna, your trusted partner in cybersecurity. Receive reports in real time and work with security experts to find bugs in your products before others do. Let's make your security our priority.
So sige sir, ano naman ang parang ano, well you mentioned na kanina parang so si Minso iVibes nga ay DOST funded, pero how did it really start? And sino ba yung organization behind? So kanina yung org structure na doon, so may team sa Minso iVibes. So pwede pa kwento lang yung parang ano, mga behind the scenes naman kung paano nabuo and na-operate si Minso iVibes. Ito rin ngayon ang iba pang mga team members na Minso iVibes.
Okay. So, bago kami na-fund ni DOST Fisher, talagang medyo dumaan sa butas na karayom. So, alam ko, makaka-relate halos lahat
Sino ang
ng
nag-propose, sir?
DOST Fisher TBI.
Sa inyo, sino ang nag-propose?
So, ang unang proponent ng Minso iVibes ay yung previous BPRD namin. So, si Dr. Agutaya yung previous na
research and tama ba?
research development
Okay.
and extension.
Okay.
So, then napasa sa amin. So, it takes almost 3 years
Talaga?
bago kami nakapasa na
Okay.
fund. So, kasi, kailangan mo mag-undergo talaga ng rigorous training.
Mm-mm.
Kasi, at the end of the day, 15 million yung pwede mong ma-acquire na funding, and it comes from people's money.
Yes,
So, we have
yes.
to really
Gamitin
utilize
ng
it well.
maayos.
Yeah.
Yes.
And hindi ibibigay sa'yo yung pondo hanggat hindi ka ready.
Mm.
So, kailangan mo mag-undergo ng rigorous training. Napakaraming trainings talaga
So,
na
so even
kung
back
how
then,
to handle startups.
ikaw na sir ang umattend sa mga training.
Yes po.
Wow.
Kami, actually, maraming kami faculty affiliate. So, pwede bang
Sige sir.
pakilala na rin. So,
Shout out natin.
yeah, shoutout natin ang mga Minso iVibes team from your story, yung team manager, din, nandyan din sila Dr. Reyes, sila Engineer Hernandez, sila naman Flor de Maines, si Ma'am Arlet, si Engineer Jake. So, ang full-time staff nandiyan sila Julius, sila James, si Joshua, si Cutay, si Jessica. So, yan yung pong, hindi ako isa, marami naman kami dito, doon napakahirap talaga ng trabaho sa TBI. Pero marami kami dito, kami ay halos 10 na ngayon sa team. And very supported naman ang administration din sa pagpapalakad ng TBI kasi from our university president, si Dr. Enya Marie de Apostol, our vice president, si Sir Lionel Mendoza. So, yan, ayan yung behind na kung ano man ang natin ni Minso iVibes is through collective effort ng buong team. And yun nga, bago ito na-approve ay halos minsan halin-hinan kami ng pag-attend ng training kasi lahat dapat capable na makapag-handle.
Okay.
Kasi hindi naman permanent na nandyan talaga yung kumari ako. Pwede naman kumaya na
Yes, knowledge transfer, knowledge sharing.
Oo.
But ito, yung mga training, saan siya nangyayari?
So, ang training ay, ang DOST Fisher talaga ay nag-organize ng series of
Sa
trainings
DOST mismo?
sa iba-iba minsan pero usually lagi nasa Metro Manila ang training. So, kami doon ay 10 kaming huling TBI na
yung
fan.
huling batch?
Oo, yung huling batch.
Gusto ko
So, ang tawag sa amin, Tough 10. Kasi kaya Tough 10. Yun nga, halos 3 taon naming winorkout bago ma-approve yung proposal. And of course, para maging ready ka talaga.
Pero yun nga, actually, I think itong Tough 10 na to, ang haba ng training. Tsaka kaya siguro, by the way you mentioned these things, ang linis na Siguro nagpatong-patong na nga rin yung mga, even sa DOST Fisher, di ba? Natutunan na rin yung mga kailangan i-improve from other TBI. So,
yes.
Ang linis na ngayon siguro may i-improve pa, I mean, ganoon naman lagi continuous improvement Pero, at least na paplansya na yung talagang yung programs, yung flow ng trainings or pag-incubate nga ng maayos sa mga startups. So it's really an ongoing, a continuous process. But anyway, just to give more context with Minsu, Mindoro State University. So this is the state university in Mindoro ba or Oriental or Occidental, and parang maraming campus ito, no?
Mindoro State University is the only state university in Mindoro Island.
Okay.
Nag-iisa pa lang kaming university dito. So,
Okay,
but
okay.
we have 3 campuses.
Okay.
We have in Calapan City campus, Victoria campus, this is the main campus. Then, Bungabong campus. So,
So, Oriental.
buong Oriental meron.
Okay.
From the central, from the city, then dito sa Victoria, then sa 2nd district sa Bungabong.
Parang I wonder lang, bakit Victoria yung main campus? I mean, why not sa... Sorry, I mean, sige, wag na.
Baka magkamali pa ako sa history. Pero,
ibang usapan na ba natin? Parang, kasi naisip ko lang din. Although actually, sa ibang, nakapunta na ako ng ibang state university, na hindi nga yung nasa city yung main. Basta, research na lang. So, but I think ang isang advantage din kasi, itong si Victoria, parang known to sa mga farms din, di ba? Mga agri na.
Yeah, ang banner courses nandito is agricultural related.
Yes.
Pag dito sa Victoria, pag sa Calapan ay ICT and Tech Vocational Courses. Sa Bungabong naman, nandun naman yung fishery sector na doon sila ayun yung banner naman nila.
Sige sir, ito medyo personal question as a TBI manager. So, kamusta? Two things. With regard to leading the team, and I mean kasi this is a new thing na nangyayari dito sa Mindoro di ba? So parang with regard to that. And second, with regard to incubating mismo yung mga startups. So kamusta sila alagaan, kamusta sila i-nurture?
Ay, okay. Pahingin tissue. May tissue ba dyan? So, kamusta? Yeah, it's a big word actually.
Ano nga tayo dito kamusta?
Yeah, kamustahan. So, siguro relate naman lahat talaga ng mga nasa TBI kung anong trabaho talaga ng mga personnel under TBI. So, means talagang it's a commitment. So, bilang halimbawa, ako, hindi naman ako full-time dito kasi I'm a faculty as well.
Okay.
So, nahahati yung aming responsibility sa 4 usually sa research, instruction, extension, nandyan din ang admin function. So,
I can
dito,
relate. I'm actually a faculty din sa isang state.
yun, so alam niyo yung struggle. Pero good thing naman na though mahirap, napakamahalaga din ng strong support system. So, good thing dito sa amin na lahat naman ng ini-initiate ni Minso iVibes ay nangyayari kasi sinusuportahan naman. Wala pa kaming proposal na na-disapprove naman. So, yun. Pero yung in terms of sa trabaho mismo itself, hindi siya madali. Kasi nag-i-enroll ka, nag-a-admit ka ng mga startups, ng mga tao, and you promise them ng ganito. So, hindi naman tayo gaya ng ibang politician pag nangako, nangako na nga, tutuparin pa. So,
Grabe.
yun, kaya hindi siya madali dahil you need an extra effort kasi yung bawat startup na pumapasok, magkakaiba yung needs, magkakaiba yung industry.
Yes.
And given
Dami 15 diba yung sa first cohort?
15 yung first cohort. So, yung iba naman ongoing pa rin naman. So, given na magkakaibang industry, given yung aming geographical location, we're an island, na very limited pa yung may knowledge about startup ecosystem. So, medyo hindi ganun pa ka-vibrant yung ecosystem ng startups dito sa Mindoro. Kasi more on particularly sila sa MSMEs. So, medyo na struggle din kami makahanap ng mga partners. So, yun pa. Tapos, sa trabaho, yan. Kaya lagi ko namang ina-explain minsan na Miss Jo lagi nagiging OT yung mga staff or yung mga team kasi
Sunday ngayon.
kasi hindi pwedeng hindi neglect namin yung commitment with the startups kasi mawawala yung spark nila. Mawawala yung kanilang parang na-ignite na natin So, after ignite, kailangan ma-maintain yung spark para magpatuloy sila sa incubation program. Which is pinangako natin yan during the awareness. Kaya sabi ko na lang, isipin nyo na lang na it's a noble intention. We're helping the community. It's not just a job, but a commitment talaga na at least makatulong tayo sa ekonomiya natin. Kung halimbawa, ang average growth ng economy natin nasa 3.something% lang annually, baka magawa natin 6 kasi we create new businesses, nag-create ng bagong job. So, yun. In terms naman sa mga startups, siguro, madami kasi ngayon almost more than 70% of our startup are students. So, struggle pa rin. Ang bottleneck is between the
Yeah.
focus sa ACADS or mag-focus din sa business. Siyempre, ganun pa rin yung mindset na kailangan kong makapasa, makagraduate. Siyempre, hindi naman tayo nakikipag-compete sa ACADS, no? Ay, pagpabayaanan mo na yan, mag-business ka na. Hindi naman. Pero worth trying na yung maging culture dito sa Mindoro
Yes.
State University ay makultivate sila na wag nilang i-aim na pag nakagraduate ka, magiging empleyado ka. But
Yes.
maging employer,
Yeah.
create job, mas
Create
malaki yung...
jobs. Yan na yan ang startup. Yan na yan ang mission and vision ng Startup Basket PH.
And I believe naman it's a matter of cultivating lang. Then later on, ganun na talaga yung magiging culture natin. So hopefully, we're looking forward for it. So, yun, kasi nga, yun yung nagiging struggle ng ating portfolio. At tango ng tango si James. Shout out sa mga
Actually,
startup
To be
natin
fair, recurring siya sa mga TBIs. I always hear this.
Yes. na we're always following up. Minsan, we're sound pushy na, no? Na, kasi gusto namin na, makater na to. Opportunity kasi to eh. Kumbaga, kailangan, i-update mo kami.
To be fair, yung sila, with the interviews kanina, parang go sila eh. Game.
Yeah.
Tsaka yung, di ba, they joined pa nga yung Philippine Startup Challenge, tsaka yung sa Y Farmers. So, I see the drive in them. So,
yes naman. Yun nga, kaya always reminding kami, lahat kami, so mga sarili namin na it's a commitment, kailangan ma-maintain. Kasi walang makakagraduate. So, sakali. At least, yun nga, hindi naman lahat talaga nakakatuloy. Kung from 15, more than 10 na lang yung active. Kasi, nasabi naman yan sa amin during the trainees na hindi lahat talaga 100% ay makakatuloy. So, may mga iba't ibang commitment na rin sila or personal reasons. So, medyo minsan nakakalumbay na dami mo ng effort, investments, hindi nakakatuloy. So, we understand naman. Parang sabi sa amin nung nakarang training na hindi porque hindi na nakatuloy ngayong cohort, sayang na yung naging investment mo. Kasi later on, pag ready na sila, nagagamit nila yung previous nilang natutunan during your incubation program. So, hindi naman eventually pagka cohort na to, lumipas na, magagamit na agad, dire-diretso na established business. So, it's a matter of timing din naman sometimes.
Tsaka actually, yun nga, with startups, startups are like experiments din eh. So, even if it's a failed experiment, it may be hurt, no? It may really hurt, no? Pero, parang on the larger perspective, at least mas alam na ng mga tao na that manner, that way, that method will not work. So, at least, parang in the perspective ng combined knowledge, patuloy-tuloy pa rin siya na progress actually. Ayun. So, but ang ganda sa amin, sir, kanina, no, about the noble intention na parang this is actually a mission din talaga ng TBI na, ayun nga, para sa Mindoro and actually para sa bansa. So, ayun. Mukhang kailangan nga natin ng tissue dito. But anyway, curious din pala ako, sir, kasi you're a faculty, no? Even before, no? So, bakit kayo yung naging project lead or TBA manager? Did you apply? Or did you get chosen?
Well, pinagkatiwala. Pinagkatiwala sa atin. Kasi yung mga previous proponent ay medyo mataas nga ang position, kaya sobrang busy din. So, marami na din silang admin function. Ako naman nung napasok to sa akin, 2 years pa lang ako mahigit sa university. So, mas maraming time for trainings, mas matututukan. Kaya naman napunta din sa akin. So, yun. And good thing naman ngayon na nandito na. So, kung faculty ako, may certain workload naman kaming sinusunod.
So load ba ito, sir? Itong parang mo sa TBI manager?
Workload siya. So, 9 units siya ng aking workload.
Okay.
So, ang maganda nga dito sa administration na hindi naman nagaganto ka na tapos puno ka man load. Hindi. Deloaded ako in terms naman ng sa teaching.
Yes. Okay.
So, ngayon, wala pang 15 units ang teaching ko.
So, ilang units nyo? Ang dami yung units,
No, actually,
teaching, tapos may 9 units ka ba dito na?
less than. Kasi
Okay.
parang 2 subject na lang yung
Ah,
parang 2 preparation na lang ako ngayon,
Okay,
in terms
okay,
of sa
okay.
teaching.
Pero
So, yung major ko na lang talaga yung
okay,
tinuturo ko at saka yung technopreneurship yung mga
oo,
nabanggit na
kanina
parang,
nga.
required sa subject sa umpisa. Tas kasi technopreneurship,
Ah,
So, plot 1 ka talaga 'pag nakahanap ka ng partner or naka-present.
oo,
So, that's our
oo.
KPI.
By the way, sir, anong department pala kayo? Anong
We're from the Agricultural and
ah,
Biosystems Engineering.
pero kayo yung nagha-handle ng technopreneurship or
Technopreneurship ng ABE. So, yung
okay.
yung other faculty affiliate, for example, si Engineer Jake,
Hmm.
siya naman nag-handle ng technopreneur 'pag sa IT.
Okay, okay.
Tapos si Ma'am Flor sila nag-ha-handle ng, isa friend as entrepreneurship na sila. So, sila din nag-ha-handle ng particular subject.
Anyway, before we sir, ang last part ng gusto kong pag-usapan dito is about Mindoro nga, about Mindoro startup ecosystem. So, when I ask this question, gusto ko makita sana gusto kong makuha yung thoughts nyo sa state nga ng startup ecosystem sa Mindoro with regard to, kasi for me parang triangle yan startup
Mhm.
ecosystem. First, yung startups, the innovators na nagiging entrepreneurs, so the technopreneurs yung gumagawa ng business from those innovations. Second, yung investors, where the capital come from. And third, yung mga consumers kasi kailangan nag-play din sila ng role sa startup ecosystem kasi without the users, without the consumers, there would be no flow of di ba kukumpleto yung chain
Mm.
kumbaga. So, those three, sir, kamusta ang tingin yung state ni Mindoro?
As I've mentioned, medyo nahirapan kami sa ecosystem mapping na dahil ng, very limited pa yung may knowledge nga sa, what is TBI. Kasi minsan may nag-i-inquire sa'min, ay nagpapa-incubate ng certain egg for microorganism, gano'n. Parang incubator, naging incubator ng itlog ang naiisip. So, parang very limited pa yung, ah onboarded sa startup ecosystem. Though may mga existing partners na kami from, different government and private sectors, pero we're still looking, yun sa mga followers ni Startup Podcast. We're still looking kasi, mag-uumpisa na yung aming cohort 2. So, we're still looking for partners and mentors na
Mentors.
puwedeng maging part ng Minso iVibes.
Mm.
So, yun, at least, mas maganda kasi yung mga local mentors, then or
Ang hanap niyo ba sir
Philippine.
from Mindoro or even
Marami din kaming mentor outside, Mindoro since dahil nga medyo kakaunti pa rin dito sa atin. At least 'pag nakapag-train na dito ng mga Mindoro coming from halimbawa na-train na galing from Manila, for example, yung trainer natin, then na-train na to Mindoro, then I believe later on magiging vibrant na rin
tuloy-tuloy.
yung ecosystem.
Okay.
Pero for the meantime, we're admitting ng both kung local man siya from Mindoro or outside. So, yan, we're looking for mentors and partners to help
Yung
DTBI.
kahapon yung sa Flip That Page, actually, 'di ba, partner na ng partner ninyo. And I think yung mga invite for the panel kahapon sila Hatid, tama 'di ba? Hatid yung tsaka sila Nick Castro, tama 'di ba? So I think they can be very good mentors din. And I think from Manila, maybe we can help nga in connecting you pa with other mentors
Yeah.
sa may ibang startups na na-interview din ng podcast, maybe baka may makonekta.
Actually, Miss Castro is already our mentors.
Okay.
Then, we have plan meeting with the Hatid kasi we're looking for logistic partners naman for the Doro Shop. And, shout out baka meron na logistics. Then, in terms of outside partners, yung Wadhwani Philippines.
Yes.
So, sila yung
Partner din ng startup.
doon adapted yung aming incubation program, yung curriculum usually kay Wadhwani Foundation.
Nakaano kami doon may kumuha din sila ng material from the podcast
Mhm.
Parang case study doon sa mismong curriculum ng Wadhwani. Ayun. Actually, Wadhwani grabe din sila ngayon sa pagpapakalat ng technopreneurship.
Grabeng commitment. So, parang nung Friday lang, so meron ng mga fully certified Wadhwani educator dito sa main.
Yung parang nagte-train din sila ng mga teacher.
Yes.
Yung isa ko pang yung isang side ng triangle lang, yung sa investors or capital dito. What do you think about that?
Yun, sa investors, private investors, talagang medyo nahirapan pa rin kami nga. So, kaya usually na nabanggit ko kanina, mostly of our seed funding came from grant.
grants talaga.
or prize sa competition. So, yun.
I think in the state nga ng Mindoro, parang government yung ano mo dito. Kasi government, to be fair, ano siya binibigyan niya ng opportunities lahat. Kasi ang problema naman pag private, like mga angels, pupunta yan, so syempre, sa may makaka-ROI, di ba?
Yeah, established.
Oo. So, even if it's angels or institutional, angels mas risky lang. Pero, of course, ROI ang hanap niyan. Ang government, to be fair naman, equitable niya distribute yung pera. So, yeah, ayun. Anyway, yung isa pa, sorry, yung
So,
consumers.
consumer. So, meron naman as you have interviewed kanina yung ating mga startups. Since nga, bago naman nila talaga ipagpatuloy yung kanilang naisip na startup ideas, it should be validated sa market.
Actually,
So, merong mag-a-adapt, merong mga consumers, kailangan ng mga developer at investor for that particular innovator. So, hopefully.
Ang interesting nga nung kanina, parang gusto i-reiterate lang ulit yung kay Alapaw. Kasi ang interesting niya, well, it's technology. I think karamihan na rin naman mga tao sa Mindoro may phones or smartphones even, di ba? So, parang kailangan lang na ma-connect talaga. Problem siya na naranasan ng mga taga Mindoro. And ito yung solution namin na kaya madaling gamitin, and as long as willing nyo ibayad yung maliit na pera na yan for the So parang pwede siya ma-connect on that way na parang connect really to the problems. And even yung sa sa farm, sa mga agri So I think dito rin marami din mga farmers. So kailangan na talaga i-connect sa mga I think that's how we enter technology. Yun nga, I think of course you know this naman yung pain point ng mga and then this can actually help you, and kailangan talaga i-present to na hindi siya new technology but like really para ma-solve yung sakit sa ulo ninyo. Ayun.
That's the difference kasi laging inano ko sa student na sa startup, not necessarily sobrang high-tech, sobrang
Yes.
innovative, sobrang new.
Yes.
Kailangan lang, may innovation, of course, hindi mawawala, but you have to really understand the pain points of your target customer. So, you need to conduct empathy sa kanila para magkakameron ng co-designing, magkakameron ng inclusivity.
Ganda nun co-designing.
If you feel included in the design, so you will adapt it.
Yeah, yun exactly.
Inclusivity.
Oo, tama. Oo nga, no? That's
That's a part of the training, actually.
Okay. Yun nga, I think nabubuo rin doon ng DOST na itong mga terms na ito, I think na nadadagdag. But yeah, ang galing nun, ang ganda nun. Co-designing, that's the way really on how technology can be adapted. Pag feeling din ng mga tao, ng mga consumers, na sila yung nagdi-dictate or sila yung nakapagbigay ng feedback na napapakinggan at na-a-adapt or na-develop doon sa doon sa innovation. So, ang ganda nun, co-designing. Ayun, sige, last question na lang pala. Ano nga bang future plans for Minsu iVibes? So, ngayon may next cohort, pero ano ba yung parang plano ninyo?
Yeah, good thing. As I mentioned that this is a DOST funded for 2 years, but DOST ensuring that we should be sustainable. So, kailangan mag-continuous yung operation natin after kahit wala na yung funding. But yeah, with the grace of God naman, pinropose namin to for institutionalization, and last quarter lang it has been approved by the Board of Regents na ma-institutionalize na maging office na talaga siya sa Mindoro State University. So magko-continue yung ating operation. And of course, future plans, of course, we wanted to cater more type of businesses din or startups dito sa Mindoro. So maging vibrant yung ecosystem. So we're still looking and mapping ng mga partners, private or government. Kasi malaki din ang tulong actually dito sa hindi lang sa community, hindi lang sa university but sa community. Kasi through our economic mapping nung nakaraan for looking partners, so nag-grant kami nung other, aside from the DOST, may other funding agency na nag-grant ulit ng support, for example, Innovation Hub na magagamit ng mga startups para we're connecting them with the existing facilities, pero mas maganda kung nandito na mismo yung facilities na pagde-developan ng product nila. So, yun, of course, looking forward natin or moving forward natin, mas marami pa ang maging successful startup dito sa Mindoro. Mas lumabag pa, mas mapalimit pa yung ating gaya nung kahapon na mga raming makollect natin yung mga successful startups dito, and eventually makatulong din sila. Parang each one na napag-graduate natin will help another one, each one will help or lift another one. So,
Pay it
Yeah.
forward. Or tsaka ecosystem talaga. Ecosystem
Yeah.
talaga. Ayun. Grabe ang ating usapan. Malalim to.
Introducing Aim High. Smarter construction management starts here. Monitor costs and progress with real-time insights. Plan ahead and adapt with streamlined scheduling tools. Make data-driven decisions to avoid costly delays. Increase efficiency and profit with Aim High.
Running a business? Make it smarter with Red Circle Global. Streamline operations, boost productivity, and manage everything in one powerful ERP system. Book your free business demo today at redcircleglobal.com. Guided by one of our top experts.
But ayun, maraming salamat, Engineer Randy, sir. So, if our listeners want to know more about Minsu iVibes, baka meron taga Mindoro or Mimaropa na gusto magpa-incubate. Actually, interesting baka meron from Marinduque or from Romblon, no?
Yeah.
So, they can actually go here to be incubated. So, how can they know more? Maybe you can lead them to the website, Facebook. Sige, sir.
So, for those who are interested, you can visit our Minsu iVibes website through www.minsuivibes.com, or you can follow us and message us directly to Minsu iVibes Facebook page, or you can email us at ivibes@minsu.edu.ph. Yeah.
Ayun.
So, thank you very much.
And-
Maraming salamat po. Pumunta pa kayo from Manila.
Yes, oo. Tsaka, pupuntahan ko pa yung mga kabatch niyong mga TBI. Pero yun, I mean, ako, thank you din, and I'm honored to be, salamat sa pag-accommodate dito. So, ako rin, I mean, ang saya din talaga na-experience ko yung ecosystem dito, yung culture dito. Tsaka parang gusto ko rin, ang ganda rin mangyari nga na sabay-sabay. I think through the OST nga, yung pag-grant ng mga TBIs all around the Philippines. So, parang saya makita na lahat ng isla ng Pilipinas ay umaangat. So, ayun, salamat din sa pag-accommodate dito.
Thank you very much
Dito
po.
pa tayo sa Victoria, dito sa Oriental Mindoro.
Hopefully, you can enjoy Mindoro.
Yes, maggagala pa kami mamaya. Pero maybe next time, baka makabalik ako dito.
Yeah, of
Pa
course.
tayo. Part 2.
Follow up nung after launching.
Pwede. At saka yung cohort 2. Pwede
Yeah,
rin.
cohort 2. So,
Ayun, sige, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
thank you po.
And thank you sa mga nakinig. And thank you kay Minsu iVibes. Salamat.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to our 62 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskLex PH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma project management, data science, and more. Argum AI. Make smarter decisions by presenting both sides of an issue as argued by two distinct AI models. Pixel by ePlayment. Turn content into opportunity. Grow deeper connections and earn more. Only with Pixel. Sign up at pixel.eplayment.co. School of Profits. Filipino-led community for aspiring freelancers, VAs, agency builders, and online earners. Built to help you start, grow, and earn online together. Founders Launchpad, our ecosystem partner. Early stage accelerator providing venture capital funding, operational support, and mentorship. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. Agile Data Solutions, the Philippines' fastest growing market insights tech company with its data gathering platform, Hustle PH. Smile Checks, streamline hiring and onboarding with automated background checks. Services. Cloud CFO, cloud accounting service provider for businesses ready to grow. Cloverly, all-in-one digital platform for property developers. Body Beauties, accessible and personalized diabetes self-management application. HKB Digital Services, tech-based business tools including payroll, ticketing, and loyalty rewards. Hyperstocks, digital banking enabler for rural and thrift banks. One CFO, CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Unawa, driving digital transformation with secure, legally enforceable electronic signatures and robust AML compliance. Wonderbrand, data science-driven brand strategy and design for emerging markets. TVCode Technologies Incorporated, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. NutriCoach, personalized nutrition and weight loss programs for you. This episode is powered by East Point Business Outsourcing Services, Filipina Home-Based Moms, Hex Colony, Sugbudo, Algacon Aquafeeds, Juan Alje, Grey Wolf Technologies Philippines, Pareto Consulting, Jura.ph, Big Giant Games, Pahatid PH, Wasteless PH, Tech Tribe, Yay, Uplift Code Com, Board Prep, Sirius MD. Support the podcast through the links in the description.